Hello everybody, I'm Chris from MMORPG.com, and today we're breaking new ground and bringing you a first for our channel with the Feiyu-Tech AK4500. This is the second of two reviews we've done focusing on content creation from the YouTube side of things, because we know that it's a short jump from streamer to YouTuber, and if that describes you, then this might just be the tool that you need. Like a review of the Deity VMic D3 Pro, this is a specialized tool. And no, most normal streamers won't have a use for it. This is for those of us who've become comfortable being in front of a camera. We enjoy the creation of it, and we're ready to start adding vlog content to our videos. And not only is this just plain old cool tech, it's an incredibly versatile tool that can transform the quality of the videos that you're making and help you to stand out from virtually everyone else out there that's contenting themselves with a webcam over gameplay footage. So where to start? If you're new to the world of video, a gimbal like the AK4500 has two key purposes. The first is to keep the camera smooth and stable. When you're walking, it removes the telltale shake from holding it in your hands. If you're capturing B-roll, it allows the camera to glide over whatever you're filming, giving you buttery smooth footage. It works by mounting the camera at the end of three arms that each have a motor to control those three axes of movement, and they will counteract your movement that might make the camera jerk or shake. As long as you work to keep your height consistent, you can essentially make the camera look like it's flying. The second purpose of a gimbal is to open you up to brand new shots, and the AK4500 is uniquely good for this, thanks to the rear handle that extends at an angle from the base. Using this, you can sling your camera millimeters from the ground, get angles and motion shots that would otherwise be impossible, and even mimic other expensive pieces of gear like a motorized camera slider. In fact, the AK4500 takes this up a notch by including a wireless controller they call a hyperlink remote. This wireless controller allows you full control of the gimbal without needing to hold it, thanks to a built-in gyroscope and controls that mimic the main interface on the arm. Simply pointing the remote in a direction will cause the gimbal to turn in that direction. In essence, you can be your own camera operator, free to walk around and stay in scene with tiny hand movements. The included extension rod and tripod base, which is quite good by the way, isn't tall enough to replace a real tripod, but it can mount on one or simply be set up on a table. If you operate a channel on your own, this is a superb way of capturing more interesting shots without needing to reach out for camera help. Before you can get there though, you're going to need to balance the gimbal, and one of the biggest improvements that this brings to the table is that you can now lock each of the axes, simplifying the entire process. Setting the gimbal up on its tripod base and locking it in place makes the balancing process faster and easier. Feiyu has also upgraded the motors, allowing support for payloads up to 10.1 pounds. I couldn't test that myself, but it worked perfectly with my Lumix G85 and Sony a6500, and even my Galaxy Note 9. Now, they do require different amounts of power from the motors, but there's a huge amount of versatility here, and it's easy to navigate and change settings thanks to the built-in touchscreen. Other gimbals I've used use tiny LEDs to show what mode you're in, or require you to navigate with buttons or even use a smartphone app, which this gimbal also has, but here it's as simple as swipes and taps. Everything is at your fingertips, even one-touch calibration and camera settings. Another improvement is the hand wheel along the left side. Compared to the last model, it's a massive improvement. It's completely stepless and smooth, and it's also programmable. More importantly, it's also the perfect companion for the included follow focus wheel, and this is where things get interesting. The sheer amount of what Feiyu-Tech is delivering for the $749 MSRP is exceptional. Apparently, there'll be a basic kit, but I wasn't able to find that yet. I was sent the standard kit, which ships with an accessory pack that includes a smartphone holder, the hyperlink controller and the angled mounting arm, and a motorized follow focus system. Looking at the competition for this generation of gimbal, this is an absolutely killer value. Consider that often follow focus systems on their own can be anywhere from $100 to $300. Add in the hyperlink remote and you can begin to see why this is such a good value. The only thing I'd caution is that there is a lot to all of this, and it does take a while to learn. Even after you've managed to learn the ins and outs of its functions, there's a matter of proper gimbal technique, maintaining consistent height, stepping smoothly, turning the handle to get the proper pan speed. These are all things that come with practice and getting used to the feel of the gimbal in your hands. When you're all set up and have those things in mind, however, the AK4500 will absolutely take your content to the next level. Whether you're vlogging, capturing B-roll of your new setup, shooting family videos, or anything in between, it's going to push your work to new heights, and already it's the best tool I have in my arsenal after my actual cameras. You can flat out run caring nothing about the smoothness, right as you've seen in this video, and it will still look like it's gliding through the air. You can pan and get those beautiful cinematic shots, you can vlog and look like you have your very own camera guy. Just be prepared for the weight of one-handing a large gimbal like this. The point is, the AK4500 is an expensive but phenomenal tool. It's the best gimbal I've ever used. No, normal streamers probably won't need it, but if you have your sights set on YouTube and creating your own videos, the Feiyu-Tech AK4500 delivers an absolute ton for the money, and in my opinion, it's the best value modern gen gimbal you can buy. And with that, that'll about wrap us up. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons for more, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next one. Chris signing out, and I'll see you next time.